Hi, everyone. I want to say thank you very much to Core Media and to Kevin and Jason at BMW. Thank you for teaching me all about the latest models. I appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to Epic High for making me feel like I'm back in the Hawaiian surf. The last time I was here, I was fortunate enough to be introduced by a then little-known doctor who had aspirations to be a stand-up comic. That doctor was named Ken Jeong. Yeah, he's done all right for himself, that Ken, huh? I'll never forget his introduction that night, because he called me the Asian American Denzel Washington. I know, I laughed too, trust me. But the thing I kept thinking about as I was walking to the stage was I hope that comes true someday, or even just a little bit. Now, I may be a far cry from Denzel Washington, but Ken has gone on to become one of the most prominent and recognizable performers and producers today, regardless of race. Yeah. Now, seeing his success, as well as the success of so many others since then, serves as a real testament to how far we've all collectively come in a relatively short period of time. In fact, since the first time I was here, we've had huge successes like Ghost in the Shell and Aloha, The Last Airbender, Doctor Strange, and The Great Wall. I just wanted to see if you guys were paying attention, that's all. Seriously, since the last time I was here, we've had Heroes, we've had Fresh Off the Boat, we've had Hawaii Five-0, we've had Masters of None, Man in the High Castle, Crazy Rich Asians coming out, Kim's Convenience, right? Breakout actors like Steven Yeun, Chloe Bennett, John Cho, Constance Wu, Randall Park, Minnie Kaling, Justin Chun, Harry Shum, Ali Wong, Aziz Ansari, Sung Kang. There's so many. Yeah. And there are many others in this room that I am not mentioning, but how nice is it to be able to say there are so many? And so it's all incredibly inspiring. Seeing all the progress we've made as a group makes being honored a second time even more gratifying than the first. Now, many of you know me this year, especially, as a voice for inclusion. I think it's probably safe to say it's part of the reason I'm here tonight. Inclusion, diversity, all very popular buzzwords and extremely important. But what I challenge everyone in this room to do is move beyond these notions of simply being included to lead. Let's not simply fight for inclusion. Let's set our bar higher. If we're leaders, it's understood that we are a valued and necessary part of success. Steph Curry's worried about leading his team to the NBA championship. He's not sitting in the locker room saying, gee whiz, I hope I get in the game. If you're a leader, you never have to beg for a place at the table because you're the one hosting the dinner. What's very evident tonight is that we are capable. We are ready. We are demographically some of the best educated, highest earning Americans, yet we do not occupy places of leadership at a rate that is commensurate with those qualifications. And this is in almost every industry, including my own. Why? There's no shortage of blame to go around, but playing that game is much less productive than simply recognizing those obstacles and finding ways to work around them. As anyone in the arts will tell you, it's so much easier to criticize than to create. Don't get me wrong, identifying obstacles is an important and necessary part of charting a path to success. It's good, but finding a way to succeed despite them is just better. Being at a nice award ceremony is also good, but donating to or funding Asian American creators, filmmakers, artists, musicians, and nonprofits is better. Tweeting about the racism we see in the media or everyday life is good. Standing up for yourself in person is better. Feeling a bond with the APIA community is also good. Using that bond to help those of us in need is better. On that note, actually, I ask you to please go to the website, allysfight.com. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that. Allysfight.com is spelled A-L-L-Y-S fight.com. To learn the story of a little boy battling a life-threatening immune disorder. Ali desperately needs a bone marrow transplant, and since he's Korean, those of us of Asian descent are most likely to be a match for him. Please take a minute to learn how you could literally save his life. So, scratching and saving for your own family's security, like Ali's family is doing for his, is good. It's so good. But when you have it, reaching outward to use that money to benefit the larger community is better. Raising your voice about politics is good, but voting is better. And getting directly involved through grassroots organizations or even running for office, that's best. My favorite quote of late is one by the author Anais Nin. She said, "Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage." So let's be courageous. Let's create. Let's aspire. Let's not settle for inclusion. Let's lead. And it's only then that we'll truly be able to be respected to the level we deserve and expand the notion of what it means to be Asian American. I know the achievements of many of us in this room, and I'm here to say that all that we can do to lift each other up is worth it. You're worth it. We are worth it. So I humbly encourage all of us to dream, to be good, to be better. Thank you.
Good job, brother.